Hello, everyone. The related to be the result of lip augmentation. Her sharply contoured cheekbones suggest the use of fillers or cheek implants, creating a strikingly different look from her natural features. Even her eyes underwent a dramatic transformation, likely from blepharoplasty, eyelid surgery, to address drooping lids and under-eye bags. These extensive changes have made Donatella's evolving appearance one of Hollywood's most talked-about subjects. When cosmetic procedures go awry, the damage often runs deeper than the surface. Sometimes it changes lives forever. Such was the case for Carol Bryan, a Florida woman whose life took a devastating turn after a botched procedure in 2009 at the age of 47. Seeking to restore facial fullness, Carol opted for fillers. Tragically, a critical error occurred when two types of fillers, including silicone, were incorrectly injected into her forehead and cheeks. In just months, Carol's face began to swell uncontrollably, resulting in severe disfigurement. Her forehead became so enlarged that it sagged over her eyes, drastically impairing her vision. The fillers triggered uneven swelling and contraction, leaving her face nearly unrecognizable. Struggling with the changes, Carol resorted to taping her forehead to lift it enough to see. Desperate for a solution, she underwent multiple corrective surgeries, but each attempt only seemed to worsen her condition. After years of living in isolation, Carol turned to Dr. Reza Jarrahi and Dr. Brian Boyd, who performed a life-saving 17-hour surgery to remove and reconstruct the damaged tissues on her forehead. While the procedure gave her a new lease on life, she lost vision in one eye and faced a long road of physical and emotional recovery. Today, Carol has become a passionate advocate for safe cosmetic practices, sharing her story to shed light on the risks of unregulated treatments. Joselyn Wildenstein, often dubbed Catwoman by the media, stands as one of the most extreme examples of facial transformation. Her cosmetic journey began in the 1990s during her marriage to billionaire Alec Wildenstein, whose fascination with wild cats reportedly inspired her to undergo multiple surgeries to achieve a feline look. Over the years, Joselyn is said to have spent millions on procedures designed to enhance her cat-like features. Her most dramatic change has been to her eyes, which, after multiple surgeries including blepharoplasty, eyelid surgery, now have an upward tilt, cementing her iconic feline appearance that has fascinated the public for decades. Joselyn's cheekbones were also dramatically reshaped with implants and fillers, giving her a sharp, sculpted appearance that strayed far from her original features. Despite her striking transformation, Joselyn has repeatedly denied undergoing excessive surgeries, even claiming that her feline-like look is a result of her Swiss heritage. Now, at 84 years old, she remains a well-known socialite, equally famous for her surgeries and her once glamorous lifestyle. While Joselyn's pursuit of feline beauty was extreme, the next shocking disfigurement came from an even more disastrous cause. Rajie Nining's story is one of the most horrifying examples of what can go wrong with unregulated cosmetic procedures. In 2005, Rajie sought affordable filler injections to enhance her facial features, but instead, she was injected with a toxic mixture of cement, tire sealant, and mineral oil by a fraudulent doctor. This dangerous substance hardened beneath her skin, creating lumps and severe disfigurement across her face. What was meant to enhance her cheeks instead caused them to become misshapen and bumpy, resulting in life-altering consequences. Rajie spent years avoiding public appearances, feeling deeply ashamed of her altered appearance. It wasn't until she appeared on the show Botched that doctors were able to perform corrective surgeries. While they successfully improved some areas of her face, the doctors determined it was too risky to fully remove the toxic substances, leaving a few visible nodules. Despite this, Rajie's natural contours, especially around her cheeks and jawline, were restored. Today, she proudly embraces her journey, using her story to raise awareness about the dangers of illegal cosmetic procedures. Rajie's story is one of recovery and strength, but the next celebrities took their cosmetic pursuits to even more unexpected extremes. The next celebrity shows how even when surgery is necessary, the results can be both surprising and life-altering. Mickey Rourke, once known for his rugged charisma in 1980s films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart, was celebrated for his sharp cheekbones and defined jawline. However, after suffering multiple severe facial injuries during his boxing career, Rourke underwent several surgeries to repair the damage, including 5 nose surgeries and reconstructive work on his shattered cheekbones. Unfortunately, these procedures drastically changed his facial structure. His once angular features became rounder and more swollen, with his cheekbones appearing fuller yet unnaturally shaped. Rourke's use of Botox and fillers further contributed to a stiff, overly smooth appearance, particularly around his forehead and lips, making his face appear unnaturally tight. Public reactions to his transformation were mixed. Some sympathized with him, understanding the medical necessity behind his surgeries, while others criticized him for taking cosmetic procedures too far. In recent years, Rourke has candidly expressed his regret, admitting that he chose the wrong doctor to repair his face. Despite these challenges, Rourke has continued his acting career, most notably in his acclaimed role in The Wrestler, proving that his talent remains strong despite the dramatic changes in his appearance. To maintain balance. Recognizing the toll it had taken on her appearance, Courtney made the decision to have her fillers dissolved in 2017, opting for a more natural look. Since then, she has embraced the aging process, reflecting on how the relentless pursuit of youth can sometimes have unintended consequences. While Courtney ultimately reclaimed a more authentic look, the next celebrity on our list experienced changes so dramatic that their face became almost unrecognizable. The next case serves as a powerful reminder that a single cosmetic mistake can lead to a lifetime of regret. Priscilla Presley, once celebrated for her timeless beauty, underwent a shocking transformation that began with a tragic misstep in 2003. She placed her trust in an unlicensed doctor, Daniel Sano, who injected industrial-grade silicone into her face. The consequences were catastrophic. She developed lumps, muscle paralysis, and scarring, which left her with a stiff, mask-like appearance and uneven texture, especially around her lips and cheeks. Despite undergoing corrective surgery in 2008 to fix the damage from Sano's procedures, the effects of the botched work were hard to undo. Her once high and defined cheekbones became overly filled and swollen, while her lips appeared unnaturally plump. The ability to express emotions was also compromised, as her eyes and forehead took on a frozen look from multiple facelifts and Botox injections. The skin on her face became excessively tight, giving her a shiny, rigid appearance that stripped away the natural softness and expressiveness she had once been known for. In 2019, Priscilla underwent surgery to remove cancerous tissue from her nose, which further fueled her obsession with cosmetic procedures. Concerned about the potential scarring from the surgery, she sought additional treatments to conceal the effects, deepening her fixation on preserving a youthful appearance. Unfortunately, her constant pursuit of perfection led to a face so altered that even longtime fans struggled to recognize her compared to her iconic Hollywood days. Priscilla's experience serves as a cautionary tale, but the next celebrity's surgery left even her family in shock. You know something's wrong with a routine surgery when even your partner doesn't recognize you. Sharon Osborne, famous for her outspoken personality, has always been candid about her cosmetic procedures. "I've had my boobs done twice, a facelift and a neck lift, but I've never touched my eyes or lips. I don't like those plump lips," she once shared. However, it was her 2021 facelift that left a lasting impression, not for the reasons she might have hoped. Sharon revealed that the results of her 2021 facelift were far from what she had envisioned. The procedure left one of her eyes noticeably lower than the other, and she jokingly compared herself to Quasimodo, saying, "One eye here, one eye there, and my face all distorted." The 5.5-hour surgery not only disrupted the symmetry of her face, but also caused her significant pain during recovery. This wasn't her first disappointing surgical experience. She had previously undergone facelifts in 1987 and 2002. However, this latest procedure left her deeply regretful, with her husband, Ozzy Osbourne, also reacting negatively to the results. Sharon even confessed to undergoing another corrective surgery to fix the misalignment, complicating her already turbulent journey with cosmetic enhancements. After years of cosmetic treatments, including Botox, fillers, and breast augmentation, Sharon has now declared that she's done with altering her appearance, saying, "I'm finished with changing how I look." While Sharon faced her fair share of challenges with surgery, the next celebrity on our list took the pursuit of perfection to an extreme level, pushing the boundaries even further. The next famous twins on this list became just as well known for their faces as for their television careers, but not in the way they likely intended. Igor and Grichka Bogdanov, French twin brothers who gained fame in the 1970s for their science fiction TV shows, left the world stunned by their dramatic facial transformations. Initially admired for their chiseled jaws, high cheekbones, and striking, while their transformation left many in awe, the next celebrity on our list took cosmetic enhancements to an entirely different extreme. How far can one push the boundaries of beauty through cosmetic enhancements? Anastasia P, a Ukrainian model and influencer, has earned the title of the woman with the world's largest cheeks. Starting her cosmetic journey in her 20s, she gradually evolved from subtle adjustments to a bold and striking appearance. Anastasia's cheeks, now her most defining feature, have been enhanced to such an extreme that they create sharp, angular contours, creating a stark contrast to her youthful pre-surgery look. The exaggerated size of her cheeks has given her a sculpted, unconventional, and daring aesthetic that continues to captivate attention. In addition to her cheeks, Anastasia has also significantly enhanced her lips, further contributing to her bold transformation. She has used fillers on her chin and jawline to create balance with her dramatically altered cheeks. While some critics argue that her appearance appears unnatural, Anastasia has voiced her satisfaction with the results, explaining that the procedures have greatly boosted her confidence. She revealed that before her surgeries she felt like a gray mouse, but now she embraces her unique and more glamorous look. You might be surprised at how much a comedian's appearance can change. Scott Thompson, better known as Carrot Top, has been at the center of plastic surgery rumors for over a decade. The comedian, famous for his bright red hair and eccentric style, has consistently denied undergoing any cosmetic procedures. Yet, the noticeable changes in his facial structure have sparked plenty of speculation. Fans and experts have pointed out several possible alterations, such as his now more arched and defined eyebrows, leading to rumors of a brow lift. Additionally, his once angular face now appears fuller, which many believe could be due to cheek implants or facial fillers. In addition, his skin, once uneven, now appears noticeably smoother, leading many to believe that Botox or chemical peels may be to blame. Despite the ongoing speculation, Carrot Top insists that his dramatic transformation is solely the result of his intense workout routine and healthy lifestyle. He even humorously remarked that if he had undergone plastic surgery, he would look even better. The debate over his appearance continues to spark interest, but one thing is undeniable. Carrot Top's transformation remains a hot topic in Hollywood. While his changes have raised many questions, the next celebrity pushed the boundaries of plastic surgery to an extraordinary extreme. When plastic surgery turns into an obsession, the results can be both dramatic and irreversible. Just take Pete Burns, the charismatic lead singer of Dead or Alive, who became as famous for his music as for his constantly changing appearance. Pete began his surgical journey with a nose job to repair a broken nose, but what followed were multiple procedures that drastically transformed his face over the years. His nose, in particular, underwent several changes. After 4 nose jobs, it became smaller, sharper, and narrower, to the point where it barely resembled its original shape. This led to a series of other changes, including cheekbone implants that gave his face a sharp, angular appearance, accentuating his already pronounced features. His cheeks became so prominent that they seemed to dominate his facial structure. Pete's lips, too, were a major focal point of his transformation. After undergoing 2 rounds of lip injections, his lips became overly plump, eventually causing complications. The swelling from the fillers became so severe that Pete could not open his mouth, leading to emergency surgery to prevent further damage. By the time of his final procedure, Pete had undergone over 300 surgeries, leaving his face profoundly altered. Pete's constantly changing look is unforgettable, but the next celebrity took his pursuit of youth to an even more extreme level. From supermodel to surgery addict, Janice Dickinson's quest for eternal youth has reshaped both her face and her life in ways she never anticipated. Once celebrated as the world's first supermodel, Janice embarked on a long journey of cosmetic surgeries that drastically transformed her appearance. Starting in her early 30s, she opted for breast augmentation, followed by a series of facial enhancements. By the time she reached her reality TV judging career, Janice had undergone multiple facelifts, liposuction, and Botox treatments, all of which significantly altered her natural features. Her facelifts tightened her skin, leaving it smooth, but at the expense of her natural contours. These procedures resulted in a face that appeared overly lifted, with features that looked more artificial than youthful. Cheek implants accentuated her sharp features, but when paired with Botox and fillers, they gave her a stiff, expressionless look. Her lips, plumped with fillers, further contributed to her exaggerated appearance, drawing constant attention for their unnaturally full size. Despite the dramatic changes to her appearance, Janice remained unapologetic, even appearing on Botched to address a breast surgery gone wrong from 30 years earlier. Her surgeries kept her in the spotlight, but they also led to severe financial strain, eventually contributing to her declaring bankruptcy in 2013 due to mounting cosmetic surgery debts. Janice embraced her transformation, but the next celebrity's extreme makeover was so shocking that even their own family struggled to recognize them. Imagine undergoing so many surgeries that even your own reflection feels unrecognizable. Joan Rivers, the iconic comedian and television personality, was as famous for her sharp humor as she was for her love of plastic surgery. She was candid about her many procedures, often joking about them, and openly embraced the transformations. Her journey began at 32 with an eyelid lift, setting the stage for a series of surgeries including numerous facelifts, Botox injections, rhinoplasties, and liposuction, all aimed at maintaining a youthful appearance throughout her life. Joan's once youthful and expressive face gradually transformed into a more rigid and polished version of itself. Her features, once soft and rounded, became tighter and sharper, particularly after numerous facelifts and brow lifts. The tightness of her forehead left it smooth, but nearly immobile. Consistent Botox and filler treatments further contributed to a stiff, expressionless look, erasing signs of aging at the cost of natural facial movement. Her nose, too, became smaller and more refined after several rhinoplasties, altering the overall harmony of her facial structure. The result was a look that some described as doll-like, while others felt it was excessively artificial. Despite the mixed reactions, Joan fully embraced her surgeries, often humorously referring to herself as the poster girl for plastic surgery. A single surgery can dramatically alter one's appearance, but what happens when multiple procedures are done in a short span of time? Heidi Montag, the reality TV star known for her role on The Hills, became a subject of intense media attention in 2010 after undergoing an astounding 10 cosmetic surgeries in just one day. This drastic transformation radically changed her look, sparking both intrigue and controversy. Previously celebrated for her fresh, youthful beauty, Heidi's new appearance was marked by several noticeable alterations, with the most striking being cheek implants. These implants gave her face a more sculpted, fuller appearance, dramatically shifting the softer, more natural contours of her original features. In addition to the cheek implants, Heidi underwent a chin reduction procedure to refine her facial balance, resulting in a more angular jawline. Her second rhinoplasty reshaped the bridge and tip of her nose, creating a slimmer, more defined look. A brow lift tightened and elevated her forehead, leaving her with a wide-eyed expression that became a defining feature. Lip injections further transformed her appearance, giving her fuller lips that many felt appeared overly accentuated. These back-to-back surgeries drastically reshaped Heidi's face, prompting a wide range of reactions from the public. While some admired her boldness and confidence in embracing such dramatic changes, others criticized her extreme pursuit of beauty, questioning the need for such drastic measures. Heidi's one-day transformation certainly stunned the world, but the next celebrity pushed the boundaries of conventional beauty even further with their radical changes. Can you fathom altering your appearance so drastically that you no longer resemble your former self? Amanda Lepore's transformation is a striking example of this, as she has undergone countless plastic surgeries throughout her life. Rising to prominence in New York's fashion and nightlife scene, Amanda's beauty journey began in her teenage years, starting with her first nose job at just 15 and followed by gender reassignment surgery at 17. Over the years, her list of procedures expanded to include lip fillers, multiple rhinoplasties, cheek implants, and a brow lift, all contributing to her unique and highly recognized look. Amanda's transformation is inspired by the timeless allure of classic pin-up icons, with bold features like plump lips and heart-shaped cheekbones. In her pursuit of the ideal hourglass figure, she even underwent the controversial and painful procedure of having her lower ribs removed. Her wide-eyed look is accentuated by eyelid surgery, while Botox and fillers help maintain her youthful, flawless skin. Despite the criticism she faces for her highly exaggerated appearance, Amanda confidently embraces her choices, proudly declaring that she has the most expensive body in the world and is entirely content with the results. While Amanda openly celebrates her transformation, the next celebrity has remained tight-lipped about the changes they've made to their appearance. Lara Flynn Boyle, once admired for her roles in Twin Peaks and The Practice, has become just as recognized for her dramatic transformation as she is for her acting career. Her journey into cosmetic procedures began in her 30s, driven by the pressures of aging in Hollywood. Over the years, Lara underwent multiple surgeries and treatments, including rhinoplasty, lip injections, Botox, and possibly facelifts and brow lifts. Her naturally sharp features gradually became fuller, with the most noticeable changes around her lips and eyes. What was once a natural beauty now appears overly plumped and taut, especially around her lips, giving them a swollen, exaggerated look. Botox and fillers left her skin unnaturally tight, particularly on her forehead and cheeks, creating a rigid, expressionless appearance. Lara Flynn Boyle's cheeks grew progressively plumper, likely due to the repeated use of fillers, leading to a noticeable imbalance in her facial symmetry. Despite the clear physical changes, Lara has remained largely silent about the extent of her cosmetic procedures, leaving both fans and experts to speculate. Her transformation continues to captivate public interest, especially as she recently made her return to the screen in Death in Texas. While her changing appearance has sparked questions, the next celebrity's cosmetic journey was motivated by deeply personal reasons, marking a very different path. Lil' Kim's transformation took unexpected turns, shaped by deeply personal experiences. Her journey with plastic surgery reportedly began after suffering from domestic abuse, which left her with a broken nose in need of multiple reconstructive surgeries. However, this marked only the start of her evolving appearance. Following the initial rhinoplasty, her nose became progressively smaller, adopting a slim, refined shape that bore little resemblance to her original features. In addition, the use of fillers altered her cheeks significantly, giving them a fuller, sharper look that contrasted sharply with her natural beauty. The excessive use of Botox gave Lil' Kim a smooth, taut complexion, erasing most signs of aging, but also making her facial expressions less expressive. Another source of controversy was the noticeable lightening of her skin tone over time, which led to speculation about skin bleaching treatments, although Lil' Kim has denied these accusations. Her lips became increasingly plump, likely due to lip augmentation, creating a more exaggerated appearance. These combined transformations have made Lil' Kim almost unrecognizable compared to the image she first presented to the world in her early music career. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.